Okay, so here we are again in another video with a really interesting day. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna start with EU, and I'm gonna show my trades from today. So yeah, let's start. Well, first of all, as you remember, this past week we were having an uptrend on EU. We took this high here around the video on each one with this big candle, and then it started going down as we expected. Well, and it started reversing. So I expected this liquidity to be taken, and this is the break structure. And here we had relevant liquidity on H1 and relevant liquidity on F5 that I'm going to show right now. Okay. And after this, we had this as relevant liquidity on H1, and you would say why? Because as you remember, I usually think that the first structural break is a break or structure. It's to induce, and then the round liquidity is usually this one. It depends on the context, but well, for me today it was like this. So my first trades were here on EU. We had no liquidity to the left, just these wicks, and the round liquidity on M5 and round liquidity on H1. So we had this round liquidity taken here, and then we had this round liquidity here with multiple touches. So when it took that, the only thing that I didn't like it was the wick, but well, I marked up my breakout structure, which I didn't have another candle just to have a clearer break, but well, it's okay for me. We just had the break more or less. Today was okay for me. Another day maybe I'm not sure about that, but I like the trade, so I took the first trade here with this engulfing candle. But with all these weeks, I should have expected that we had buyers here, and I should have waited for the mitigation of the POI. So yeah, I think this stop loss was unnecessary. And then we mitigated the POI with clear candles, with seller candles, engulfing candle, and I entered here, but the spread made me enter here. And I'm looking for 1 to 4s, 1 to 4.5, 1 to 4.6, something like that today. Well, I'm trying to look for them as a rule, okay? I don't want more than 1 to 5, 1 to 6, but I prefer 1 to 4, and I'm out, okay? And well, it was pretty fast here. Break even and partial here, traveling with 0.5, and then it went up and took my full position. I saw this late, so maybe my target would have been here, but yeah, it's okay. Maybe 1 to 5, but yeah, approximately. And then we had another trade this afternoon, but okay, this trade was really good because we took this relativity on H1 as I explained before. Break of structure here. Probably the rigor structure should have been here, but I like this more because it was clear. And then we took this relativity on M5 with timing and boom. Okay. Why did I not take that? As you can see, my pattern it's engulfing candle or two engulfing candles, and it was perfect. I just placed here in that moment. Well, I didn't place this trade in my MetaTrader because because I set a rule for myself that if I had a profit, I don't want to trade anymore because I feel bad if I have a stop loss. Today would have been a profit, but it's okay. Well, GBP the same here, 126.15. Here I would have had all the take profit because this was clear liquidity probably. So I don't have the structure here. Well, it's okay. We took this high to the left, which was the previous weekly high from the last week. Same move as EU, move to the downside with speed more or less, and I expect this level liquidity on H1 to be taken or a continuation. Okay, so we were close there. and I was looking for a buy here too, but well, maybe here I would have looked for a buy, but it was, yeah, it was too early, and then we had no inducement. And then this afternoon we took this round equity on H1 that broke the structure here. So here it was clearer than on EU. I wanted to enter only in this one, not on EU, but I couldn't. Break of structure, perfect with these lows. It's perfect because it took the round equity with a big candle. And I placed this here. I wanted to enter, but I followed my rule, and I think I did it correctly, even though I had a TP, because another day it's going to be a stop loss or not, but it could be. And boom, 126. Perfect trade. I really like that setup. I wanted to enter, but yeah. I can't say that again because next day I'm going to enter and feel bad about that if I have a lot. So yeah, it's okay. It's just a confirmation that my setups are working. Okay. And then Nasdaq, here I had nothing. We took this round with here, expected this to be taken. But yeah, nothing else. Okay. Previous daily low here. And here we took that high, which is not really nothing. Yeah. Yeah, nothing for me. Okay. Let's see. USD Okay, on USD JPY, I'm still expecting this low to be taken, but maybe I'm wrong and it's not going to be taken. Never going to be taken. But here we have nothing to the left really. We only had this rebel equity on H1, and I saw that we had rebel equity on L5 here. So I just waited for this to be taken, but it was out of timing, so I didn't enter here. Yeah, I didn't even see it. I don't care. Here, USDCHF, we still had this low taken, rebel equity on H1 taken here, and I think it's going to take this one probably with all these equal lows and everything. There's a lot of liquidity. In my opinion, it's going to be taken at some point, but I don't really know. Okay, so eliminate this. This is like the break obstructor here because here we have no obstructor to break, and then yeah, I think that's on 5. This liquidity on H1 because it's the low that broke that, but it was the structural point, so this is the structural break probably. And on M5, yeah, I marked up this high because we had a lot of liquidity here and it had a break to the downside. So yeah, for me this had round liquidity on M5, and well, this had round liquidity on M5, and here we had some round liquidity because we had some inducements and everything. Well, yeah, it's not just relevant, but it reacted perfectly. As you can see, break of structure here, then break to the downside taking the round liquidity, and then break to the upside. So this is the round liquidity on L5, and it reacted perfectly, but nothing I wanted to look for a trade. And then use the CAT. Well, this low was taken last week. Take. So here we had the break of structure, and here we have had some round liquidity on H1. So I'm expecting this to be taken at some point probably. Pretty ugly, like the ugly price action today because it was holidays, I think. And then, well, this low was running with it probably, but it was never taken. Probably it took the break evens here. Here we probably people had break evens, so it's low 694 and 696, so probably it's break evens and then it went up to take the previous daily high. So yeah, nothing to look at. I had these trades. My account was 92,000. After this stop loss, it was 91,500, and now it's 93,000. And well, yeah, and these TPs that I really like, but I have a rule, so I have to respect it. And, yeah. And I'm happy with that. Yeah, and see you tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.